Imagine telling someone in 2015 that this guy will be the biggest name in wrestling. Yeah, Cody Rhodes really has taken over wrestling. He's easily the biggest babyface since Daniel Bryan. Everyone wants him to finish his story. This guy is a cover of 2K24. He's the first to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles since Stone Cold. Stone Cold. And man, every kid wants to be like him. Yo, he's even more over than The Rock right now. But obviously, it wasn't always like this. This is the same guy that was Stardust. The same guy that left WWE in 2016. The same guy that created real competition for WWE. The first real competition since WCW. And against all the odds, somehow, he's back in the face of WWE. And this story all truly started in 2014. At this time, Cody was a completely different person. He was more known to be the legendary Dusty Rhodes' son, or even Goldust's little brother. Now I'm not saying Cody was a scrub, because he definitely had a few really good runs at this time. He was a part of Legacy with Randy Orton and Ted DiBiase Jr. They were all second generation wrestlers, just trying to prove their mark. Then Cody became Dashing Cody, then Undashing Cody. Another great story he had, which was actually my personal favorite, was with his brother and father against the Shield. This is something I remember watching when I was younger. The Brotherhood versus the Shield at Battleground 2013. The Rhodes family jobs were on the line, and the Brotherhood had to get the win to stay in WWE. And when they did, it felt so special. So in 2014, Cody wasn't a scrub. He was more of a mid-carder at best. But on June 16, 2014, Cody debuted the infamous Stardust character. Bro, this is where things went super downhill for Cody. This character was obviously so much like his brothers. Stardust was silly, weird, goofy, and just really crazy. Cody hated every part of that character, and it's understandable. The character was just holding him back. We all knew Stardust could never be a serious threat in wrestling. He could never be a world champion. Stardust was a joke. But lil me, I was a fan of Stardust. But I'm not gonna lie, in 2K15, that was my guy. He was low-key my go-to, right next to Bray Wyatt. The good old days. Bruh, no one could beat me with them. But on June 11th, 2015, Dusty Rhodes passed away. This was sad. Dusty was like Cody's best friend. This was a person that always believed in Cody no matter what. Throughout everything, he was always by Cody's side. So this truly hurt Cody. The more months that went by, things just kept getting harder and harder for Cody. He was tired of the BS. He was tired of the Stardust character. He wanted to tell the story of becoming Cody Rhodes again. But WWE wasn't feeling it. They wanted him to just stay as Stardust. So in May of 2016, Cody requested his release and started a completely new journey for his career. The first thing he did was create a list. It was a list of all the wrestlers he wanted to fight in the independents. This was special. No one ever did anything like it. Cody went to fight everywhere, and he fought damn near everyone. During that journey, two big things happened. First, he found a new identity. His father was the American Dream, so Cody became the American Nightmare. And second, he joined the Bullet Club with the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Then those four created their own faction, known as the Elites. Throughout all this time, Cody was fighting all over the world, making a name for himself and redefining his career. He made his name bigger than it ever was. He betted on himself and truly achieved greatness. So in 2018, Cody booked his own independent show with the Elites and some of the most popular independent wrestlers all over the world. This show did numbers no other independent show could do. No one even thought it was possible. But this show, All In, sold out in the first 30 minutes. Nah, for real. This was a big success, and it caught the eyes of Tony Khan, which actually led to the creation of AEW. This was huge. The creation of AEW is so important. It gave wrestlers so many opportunities and chances. It gave newer wrestlers another platform. And whether you like AEW or not, you just gotta respect it. They gave us a long-awaited return of CM Punk. And without AEW, we don't know if CM Punk ever comes back to wrestling. They also gave Dean Ambrose another place where he could just have fun again. They helped so many other wrestlers become big names, and they gave us so many dream matches that would have never been possible. So yeah, AEW was a success, and Cody had a big influence on creating the whole thing. So when the rumors started to go around that Cody was leaving, no one could believe it. This is the same guy that created AEW. Why would he leave? Especially not to go back to WWE. It's impossible. That's the same place that didn't let him be him. And Cody is a totally different person now. He's his own man. This is the same guy that dissed Triple H when he destroyed the throne. No way he was going back to WWE. During the road to WrestleMania, WWE was running a storyline where Seth Rollins just couldn't find a match. So they had Vince McMahon choose his opponent on the day of WrestleMania 38. So no one knew who it was. This really brought all the hype. Everyone was excited. It could really be anyone. But who was it gonna be? Seth Rollins was waiting in the middle of the ring, and the lights turned off. And all you hear is,
"Wrestling has more than one royal family."
Cody was back. After 6 years, he made his return. He had the same look that he had all around the world. Cody reinvented himself and brought it to WWE. After getting an incredible ovation, it was time to lock in, cause Cody still had to face Seth Rollins, one of the best wrestlers in the world, and those two gave us such a fun banger of a match. They stole the show. It was a great way to start Cody's WWE return. Seeing Cody back in the WWE was just so surreal. No one ever expected to see it happen again. But on the Raw after WrestleMania, Cody made it clear why he was truly back. He showed us a picture of Dusty, and he told us how important it was to him. He told us that he needs to finish his story and win the title that they took away from Dusty. The title he never won. He needed to do it for his father. So the agenda was clear, and the vision was there. Everyone in the crowd was behind him. They all wanted to see Cody finish his story. But the journey wasn't easy. Cody and Rollins' feud was insane. The two had 3 totally different matches. Every match felt so different. The two had the feud of the year. And during that feud, Cody gave us one of the most inspiring moments of all time. He fought Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match with a torn pec. This was the moment Cody showed everyone he was him. He gained everyone's respect, whether you like him or not. He went in the match and gave us one of the best matches of that year. He took bumps, he went through tables, and he became a warrior. This was definitely one of the greatest sports performances of all time. But now since Cody's whole pec was torn off the bone, he had to make a big recovery. So after 7 months, the Royal Rumble hit. And we all knew who was gonna win the whole match. At number 30, Cody came out and he fought and won the whole damn match. He was one step closer to finishing his story. But it wasn't gonna be that easy. He had to defeat the most dominant wrestler, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. The build for this match was beautiful. Cody was trying to win his first world championship and finally finish his story for his father, while Roman was trying to reach 1,000 days as the undisputed champion, something that hasn't been reached in decades. He wanted to show his true dominance. So now it was on, and I promise you, this was one of the most unpredictable matches ever. Cody had the biggest chance to dethrone Roman, but no one could even really imagine Roman losing his belts at that time. And Roman beating Cody would feel crazy too. So this was truly a 50-50 match. It was like a coin flip. Either person could win, and that made it feel so much more special. This is one of my favorite matches ever. Sadly, Cody didn't finish his story that night. It was really heartbreaking for a lot of fans. After this, Cody kept becoming bigger and bigger. Honestly, he became the biggest babyface in wrestling. We saw him fight in War Games, he won the tag titles with Jay.
Yeet.
And then he became the first wrestler since 1998 to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles. And now, this is where we're at. Cody's on top of the world, and everyone wants to see if he'll finally finish his story. It's not gonna be easy, cause now The Rock is involved, but only time will tell. But one thing I could say is Cody's story is definitely so inspiring. Peace out, y'all.